ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking bad shit. Subscribe for more things.
Oh jeez, I love the figure so much. It gave me waist swivel and diaphragm joint. Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here doing another Marvel Legends toy review on the return of Marvel Legends Wave 3 US Agent. Big thanks to Mr. Joe Capone, Mr. Mario Capone. This is one of my birthday gifts from those guys. Thanks so much, along with Marvel Universe Better Ray Bill. But I am reviewing this US Agent right here, which is a really cool figure. I like it a lot. You can see I have him standing on one foot right there. You know, it's balanced, you know, he's not leaning against the back or anything. Really stoked about that. And I really dig this figure. I'm not the biggest US Agent fan or anything, but you know, I've always liked US Agent and always wanted the figure, and he's basically a retooled Bucky cap, very much the same shield, except I kind of customized mine a little bit, which kind of looks a little on the crappy side, but I feel like I didn't ruin the figure. There's different versions of US Agent, and you know, they released one where he has a star right here, just like this, and I dremeled it out and, you know, sanded it down and everything and painted it all black. So I wanted the big black circle in the middle as opposed to having the star like this one right here. And it was painted white. The star in the middle was painted white, which is, you know, it's not inaccurate to the comics or anything, but I like this version and I'm really stoked to have it like that. I just think it looks cooler that way to me, you know, just a little bit more different than Captain America. And they have different heads, and they have different cuffs on the arms right there, so you could see that. And they have different belts as well. So I'll get into more detail of that later. And they come with the same exact weapons that are just painted differently. But, you know, let's go over the figure overall. I think this is a really well done figure. Solid Snake in my pants said that he stands too short. Like I said, I don't know too much about US Agents, so to me it doesn't really bother me so much. But, you know, and I have this thing right here, you know, he has no holsters for his weapons, which is actually the biggest complaint out there. But, well, yeah, let's might as well just go over the weapons right here. He comes with this handgun right here, which is actually really cool. I like how the silver paint came out on top, and he has a black handle, as opposed to the gun that came with the Bucky cap. So they gave us more detail over here with this guy and everything, which is cool. And then his blade, this is actually the Bucky cap blade right there, and here's US Agent's blade. So you could see that, you know, again, they use the shinier silver paint, which I like way more, which is very cool. Now, there's no place, you know, to hold them in the belt, and it's kind of funny, like with Wave 1 and Wave 2 of Return of Marvel Legends, a lot of the characters had these loose belts, and I thought that, you know, they would have done the same thing for this guy, but it is really glued on there tight, so I was hoping I could just like shove the knife in between there, but it looks like it's not going to happen. Now, one thing a couple friends of mine had noticed, that there's a way to hold this, so Mike came up with the idea, like, well, why don't you just stick the gun right here underneath like this, you know, so you can have that hidden away, and it stays all right. It's not too bad. You can shake it around and it'll stay okay. The only thing is, if you move this around, it's going to fall off. And then Eric was like, wait, why don't you take the knife? You could do the same thing with the knife if you want him holding the gun. We're like, oh shit, hey, look at that. That stays pretty good. Oh, wait, no, that came out. But for the most part, it stays pretty good. And then I had the idea, wait, if you want him having no weapons at all, you could put both of them right here underneath this clip. And it kind of takes some finesse, and it's kind of tricky, and it's very illegit, but it can hold. See, you can have both of them there like that, and it'll hold, you know, it could stay pretty well. Not too bad. So, yeah, you can see my, you know, my custom right here. From far away, it looks a lot better, but ooh, I didn't ruin it. In my opinion, I didn't ruin it, so whatever. But yeah, so I think that was pretty neat. The only thing is that as soon as you move this clip from one side to the other, it's going to pop out, or even when you clip it on the wrist there, it goes, see my finger hit it. So yeah, it just sucks that they didn't make anything, you know, to hold the weapons, but oh well. And just like the Bucky cap figure, you know, you have this little gimmick right here that flips up and down like that right there on the shield, so you can have it flipped, you know, you can flip like that on the wrist, have it down this way, and he has a hole in the back, and you can just clip it right there on the back right there, so you can have him hold the shield. And again, they have, you know, the consistent detail right there, so you can see how straps kind of work and everything like that. And if you really want to, you can actually take one of the Toy Biz Marvel Legends stands and have it stick in his back like that, so if you want him displayed. And actually it fits a little tighter in this one compared to the Bucky cap. This one felt a little looser. Yeah, this one's a little bit looser, but looks like they kind of improved on that one way or another. I don't know how, but it fits better right there. It looks kind of funny. Very nice head sculpt. Really digging this head sculpt. Very cool. He looks mean, man. You know, apparently a U.S. agent's supposed to be more of a dick, which, you know, all good. He has different wings right there, kind of got this pearlized reflective thing going on. Just very subtle, very, very subtle. This chest area, which I think came out really, really well. It's actually painted over the, you know, the black base body, which has no shading on it, which I don't really care about. But what they did here, which is really cool, is on the white areas, it's very hard to pick up on the camera, but there's actually very subtle blue going on, starting from the creases and moving outward, which really reminds me of old school Toy Biz legends, you know? It's hard to pick up, but it's actually there. You just have to look closely at it, you know. But oh well. And I really like the flesh tone as well. I had already mentioned how much I like the face, but the flesh tone came out really good. You can see there's like this nice subtle black wash going in and out on this red area right here, which is very cool. And you can see the silver buttons and all that. I really dig that. That came out really, really clean. And it's like that on the boots too. So you could see the black wash, you know, subtle black wash in there. And it's also like that on the forearm area and on the hands. Kind of wish this was painted red on the inside, but not a big deal at all. As far as his articulation goes, it's pretty cool. It moves all the way up on the head right there, and it moves down very far, side to side. It's the same as the bucket cap, you know, shoulders move out like that and forward, bicep swivel, double jointed knees. He rotates at the wrist right here, and it moves up and down as well. He has a great ab crunch. He has a waist swivel. He has the legs that move out and forward on T-joints like that so much. He has upper thigh swivel. He has double jointed knees. He has gaff rotation at the boot. He has ankle moves up and down. And he's got the ankle pivot or ankle rocker. Ankle rocker because it's Hasbro, I guess. So yeah, there's that right there. And he also comes with one of these bases, which is like, whoo. Alright, so here's the first one that we've seen come from Hasbro for these 6-inch type figures, which is the Avengers one. This is right here, came with the Amazing Spider-Man movie figures, and then this is the one that came with the Wave 3 Marvel Legends. So you could see the different bases right there, and you could, you know, collect and connect them any way you want. Oh, you see what I did there? I used the words from DC, you know? You could also stack them on top of each other too, so you could do whatever you want, you know, whatever. So there he is standing next to the Bucky cap and the face-off Captain America, and you can tell that these guys, their shields are a little bit smaller than the face-off Captain America right there. But as far as the height of the figure goes, I honestly don't think it's too bad, as long as he's not, you know, significantly shorter than these other guys, and I'm cool with it. But yeah, I really dig this figure. I think it's pretty damn cool. It's one of the 3 that I really wanted when I heard about this wave, so yeah, I'm stoked for it. Thanks again, Mr. Joe Capone, and I hope you guys dig my review, and I will catch you later. Peace. Today's ACBA pick of the day goes to KJ Hulk. I really liked this setup. I love this new Iron Man figure, and I really, really love the new Marvel Select Ultron figure. So he just put 2 of my new favorite figures in a really, really cool display. I don't know what exactly he used for that blast effect, but I really, really dig it. And it just looks like Ultron just really took it hard in this picture. So I thought he did a great job. I really like the backdrop too. Just really cool posing, really cool effect, and great figures in this one. So yeah, if you have not joined the ACBA group page on Facebook, go ahead and check the description and also add me on Facebook. And don't forget my 10,000 subscribers contest. So yeah.